Hi friends, in this session I would like to explain about JDBC connection. TIBCO is giving JDBC palettes to perform JDBC operations. To perform any of JDBC operation, we require JDBC connection. Okay. Now in this session I want to demonstrate how to create JDBC connection. Okay. Right click, go to add resources, go to JDBC and select JDBC connection. As we are not in a process definition, we cannot select any of JDBC palettes except JDBC connection. See, all these are invisible except JDBC connection. These are the JDBC connection configuration parameters. Here we can set the JDBC connection name. Here we can give the description. Here it's a connection type. We have three types of JDBC connection types. These are JDBC, JNDI and XCA. It's a by default it's a JDBC, and remaining all these are required mandatory parameters for JDBC connection. Here we have to give that JDBC driver name. Here we can select the appropriate driver to connect to the database. Depends on the database we have installed in our system, we have to select that appropriate driver. Okay, for example, if you want to connect the Sybase database, we have to select the Sybase driver. If you want to connect the DB2 database, you have to select the DB2 driver. Okay. If you want to connect to Oracle, we have to select this Oracle driver. Okay, now I am connecting Oracle driver. Okay, after selecting the Oracle driver, the driver name and the database URL will be generated. Depends on the driver, these values will be changed dynamically to connect that appropriate driver. Okay, if we select MS SQL driver, see the values will be changed. If you want to connect DB2 driver, select this driver and the values will be changed. Okay, now I want to connect to Oracle driver, select this Oracle driver. Okay, now I am giving values for this URL. Since I have installed the database in my local system, I am giving local host. This is a port number. Here we have to give that SID value. If we don't know the value of SID, then we can get the SID value from services in administration tools. Now I'll show how to get this value. Go to administration tools and go to services, select that Oracle service. Okay, see Oracle service XE, it is running. So our service value is XE. Okay, I have given SID value is XE. Now I am giving username and password, system and its password. Okay, click on apply and test connection. See, the JDBC connection test is successful. DBMS type is Oracle and its version. Okay, these are the mandatory parameters to give for JDBC connection. For example, if you select the connection type JNDI, these values, the parameters, the required parameters will be changed according to the connection type. Here we can browse already predefined JDBC configuration by checking this select box. Okay, here we can browse the JNDI configuration. JNDI is Java naming directory interface. Okay, it's a service. It can be provided by any of server. Either it can be TIBCO or WebSphere or WebLogic. Any of server, depends on the server. We have to select that connection factory and connection and context URL. Okay, and we have to specify JNDI username and password. Okay, XA is a data source class. It can be provided by any of database, so that we can select the connection in data source connection pool. See, all these are available data source classes. Okay, if you want to connect the DB2 data source, select that DB2, and if you want to connect Oracle, or select this Oracle. Okay, now I want to connect Oracle data source. So now I'm selecting this one. Okay, now here I have mentioning the required parameters: localhost, port number, and instance name. Okay, click on apply and test connection. See, the JDBC connection test successful. Okay, by using any of these connection types we can establish JDBC connection. Okay, in this way we can create the JDBC connection. Thanks for watching. Please visit mytipco.com for more important videos and interview questions. Thank you.